Oh, hello.
Hello, friends.
Oh my goodness. Here we are once again sharing this time with you. Because it's time once again.
Yes, in the space of virtual space. It is so good to see you.
Welcome to Charming Disasters Quarantine Livestream. Woo!
Oh yeah, I like what you did.
Yeah, I feel like we don't show off your beautiful poster art enough, so I thought I would just flash
The birds
it on
are
the
beautiful.
screen. Yeah, the birds
I didn't do anything.
Well, welcome everyone. It's so good to see your names and your little tiny pictures on the side of the screen.
Who do
we
have
see
here?
Fred and Julian. We see Mike and Matt and Eve and Paula and Sarah and Peter and Camilla and Laura and
Fred
oh no!
again.
Oh no!
Are we muted?
Okay. Are we muted? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? Can you hear us? There's a delay, so we're not going to know for like 30 seconds. Okay. Well, all right. So we'll just. I guess we'll just keep talking until they tell us.
Yeah. Yes.
Yes, you can hear us, or yes, you can't hear us. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Great. We're doing okay. Fun fact: we're doing some new audio routing tonight to eliminate the latency. Yeah. So great. Well, we see Josh Bisker's on, and Katie and Jen and Larva Jane and Juan and Karen and Polythene Pam. Yay!
Hey, good to see you.
Oh my gosh, friends and people we know from the internet who are also friends. Oh, I see Roberta, I see Carol and Misty and Sierra and Joshua and Catherine and Tim. This whole show is not just going to be me excitedly saying your names, but just for another second.
Just for...
there's Justin. Oh, Patricia.
Hey.
And, oh my goodness. Well,
Stacy.
Stacy. It's so good to be here with you. Welcome to the quarantine live stream. If you're here for the first time, please let us know in the chat because it's a friendly bunch here, and we'd like to welcome you properly.
Oh, I noticed not all of our lights are on.
Oh, yeah, I turned that one off because it was in my eyes when I was doing it. Okay.
You set up.
If you are tuning in from Facebook, please take a moment to share it into your timeline using the share button so that all the people you know will know where they ought to be right now. And if you're watching on Facebook, make sure to follow us there. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can hit that subscribe button so that you know about all the things that we're doing. And if you're watching on Twitch, you should do whatever it is people do on Twitch, because we're not actually too sure.
There's a lot of glitching people do on Twitch.
The Charming Disaster live stream, quarantine live stream, is a donation-based show. What is a donation-based show?
It's a show where you pay what you can and what you can do at this time. And if you can't afford it, this is our gift to you. So it's a donation on both sides, possibly.
I'm just going to drop some links into the comments so that you know how to support the show. Oh, and I'll put on the thing so you can also see. You want to tell them about the donation options while I just pin that in the Facebook?
Sure. Go, you pin it. All right, first we have Venmo and Charming Disaster, a very popular way to send money. Very popular. And then we have Charming Disaster at bandcamp.com, which is where you can get merch.
It's .bandcamp.com though. It's not an email. Yeah. Okay.
You do your stuff.
I'll do
my stuff.
Okay.
So charmingdisaster.bandcamp.com, where you can buy merch. And today is Bandcamp Friday, right? Yes.
It is. What is Bandcamp Friday? I did it. I pinned it.
Bandcamp Friday is where Bandcamp does not take its normal little cut. And so all the merch that you buy on Bandcamp, all the proceeds go directly to us, which is pretty cool. We have PayPal, which is another popular. I'm a pal.
I'm pointing to the thing.
I'm your pal, and you can pay your pal. We have charmingdisaster.com/virtual-tickets, which is
that's just like if you want to feel like you're going to a live concert.
And you want to use your credit card or whatever. If you have Bitcoin, we do take Bitcoin, but we don't really believe in Bitcoin anymore. It's too environmentally not friendly.
It's environmentally unfriendly.
We're over Bitcoin.
Oh, and great question. What about Cash App for money
Thank
laundering?
you. I forgot something.
If you need your money laundered, we do have a Cash App. So,
Cash App.
Inquire. Feel free to inquire.
Yep.
So we're going to start off the show by drawing a tarot card to kind of set the tone. And
Not
then,
actually drawing it with pen and paper.
No, that's next week. Well, we'll
Okay.
get to that. Not next week, but the week after. Well, anyway, in the future. Okay, so we're going to pull a tarot card.
Yep.
And today we have chosen
Ooh.
the Strength card, or as it says in the Marseille deck, La Force, which is French for strength.
Yes, in this card, we have someone trying to pill a cat.
Yeah, it's clear that the strength involved in this card is the strength required for shoving a pill down the throat of your beloved household pet. Yeah. And that's the kind of strength that I think we all could use right now, because good Lord, it's been a week, hasn't it?
It has.
And it hasn't killed us, and we are very glad to be here together with all of you.
No doubt.
We know that a few of you have been having some harrowing adventures with floods and fires and plagues and all of that stuff, but we thought maybe it would be nice to invite you all to just share one thing in the comments that is not terrible. Just something. It can be a very small thing. Just something that has brought you joy or pleasure or relief lately.
You know what's brought me joy?
What's that?
And pleasure and
What's
relief?
that? Is it me?
It is, it's doing this show.
Yeah.
It's getting to look forward to this show all week and preparing for it in the minimal prep that we've done.
Really minimal.
And, it's just that we could all be here together. So that's what I've been looking forward to. And that's helped me through some annoying and difficult times. How about you?
Well, I think that the connections that we get to have with all of these wonderful people from all over are really the thing that has
no doubt.
brought me a lot of joy. And somebody just asked about the thing that's hanging from my button here. This is it's an evil eye charm. I know the last time we did a show, it was a show where I wore a lot of amulets, but this one was on this jacket, and I didn't have it here. So this was made by Julian. Julian, if you're watching, thank you for this. It's definitely keeping me
I also have
safe.
an evil eye charm on my cufflink.
All right.
So we're protected today.
And another thing that has brought me joy, and I see a few other people in the comments have said something similar, is we got to play a couple of live shows a couple weeks ago. And it was really fun to get in a car and drive somewhere with all of our gear and set it up and then play songs. And some of you were even there at the shows, and it was so lovely to see you in the flesh.
In 4D.
In 4D, that's the time.
That's 3 dimensions
Plus time.
Time.
Yeah.
That's your favorite dimension.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really special. You
Yeah.
do exist. At least some of you.
Yeah. All right. I'm just gonna okay. Saw a spider in my new apartment for the first time last week. That's nice. Danielle got a new job. There's some good TV happening. I've been watching Ted Lasso myself.
It's very fun.
Somebody went in a float tank and didn't drown. That's not
That's
drowning
good
is
time.
great.
I've been in a few float tanks. That's pretty fun.
Playing with musicians in the same
yes.
room.
So good.
Yeah. Julian said okay, nice. Links to evil eye amulets. Great question, Carol. Julian, if you'd like to drop a link into the chat about where people can get the jewelry or other things that you make, please feel free to do that.
Yep.
Oh, Neil Gaiman interviewing Susanna Clark. Madeline, would you drop that link into the chat? Because I definitely want to check that out. Okay. Well, I think it might be time to play a song.
So soon?
Soon. I just feel like, we've been talking a lot, and
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so happy to play a song. I don't mean so soon like, already? But it's so soon. How happy am I?
While you tune up, I'm just highlighting some of the other happy things people have had. All right. Yeah, and big shout out to my brother Josh, who has been sick with COVID and is recovering. So thank you, vaccination, for making that not as bad as it could be. All right, shall we play a song? This is a song that, well, you'll see.
Calling on the telephone, dreaming ahead in a lightning storm. Nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. Wake up again with the sun in your face. Day after day, it's the same. Pack up your bags like you did yesterday. Get to the next starting place. Put on your makeup and get on the stage. Tell a new tale every night. Stand still, the sets and the scenery change. Are we just ghosts in the light of the ghost light? Why don't we take the wrong way home? No one's calling on the telephone. Dreaming ahead in a lightning storm. Nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. What do we need to keep us going on? Half a deck of cards and a suitcase drum. What do we do when we lost our way? Trail lucky pennies gonna get us home safe. What do we need? What do we do? Why do we take the wrong way home? No one's calling on the telephone. Dreaming ahead in a lightning storm. Nothing gonna touch us in a thunderstorm. Travelers, we wander all over the world, tracing a shape we can't see. Home's not a place, it is only a word where we are trying to be. Day after day, it is never the same. Look at the clouds in the sky. Pack up your bags like you did yesterday. Wake with the sun in your eyes. I'm curious about how it sounds because, as I mentioned earlier, we are doing something slightly different with the audio routing today. So if you're like, wow, that sounds extra amazing, we want to know. And if you're like, sounds less extra amazing, then we want to know that too. And if you're like, I can't tell, it just sounds like they're singing a song. Their mouths are moving and stuff's happening.
Yeah, that's fine too.
That's cool.
All right, so I'm just catching up in the comments a little bit.
Sounds
good.
Oh,
sound is really good tonight. Yes.
Yes.
All right, great.
Sounds it. All right, good. Good. People are saying
All
sounds
right,
good.
all right.
All right. Well done.
It's working.
Well done.
It's working.
Yeah.
So, what have we been up to since our last quarantine live stream, which was when? That was like mid-August? It was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Time, I don't
couple
know.
weeks ago. I don't know, 3 weeks ago. So, what have we been up to? What have we been doing?
Gosh, we've been doing a lot. We've been playing shows. We've done a little trip. We've gone to where did we go? Oh, we went to the Foundry.
Yeah, we played a couple shows
Mhm.
in Western Massachusetts.
That was super great.
Which was super great. We were supposed to play a third show in Providence.
I know.
And Hurricane Henri.
Henri.
Remember Hurricane Henri? It's like old news now that Ida's come to town.
Yeah.
But Henri scuttled our Providence plans. So
Yeah.
at some point in the future, we will
Next time.
make that show happen. But that is the problem with this current moment in time, which is
Mhm.
that because of COVID, you want to do outdoor shows, but because of climate change, they always get rained out. So
not always.
Not always.
And it's not. I'm
But
glad we can play
sometimes,
some shows
I'm glad.
outside.
I'm glad.
And so what we did during that time, then we went back to Westchester and we worked on some recordings.
Yes,
Yeah.
some recordings. And also, while we were working on recordings of songs, including the song that we just played,
We worked on
we accidentally wrote a new song.
Oops.
While we were there. It's about monsters.
that. Yeah.
The process was really fun because we kind of went to our own corners for a little while.
Yeah.
And then...
It's funny. So, like, I was writing about this the other day. So, Elioff went off on one corner. I went off outside and around the corner of the house. And, we kind of went away and came back. And I'm like, Elia, what's your song about? She's like, monsters.
Monsters.
And I was like, oh, that's what my song's about. So we put them together.
we put them together.
We
Yeah.
wrote a song about monsters. We
Yeah.
both did.
Yeah, we each wrote kind of a bit of a song about monsters, and then we just merged them. So if you're good,
It's like a Frankenstein
it is
monster
like
monster.
a Frankenstein monster one. Okay,
Anyway.
I hadn't thought of that. Had you already thought of that?
No,
you were
I
just
hadn't.
waiting to tell
Just
us.
riffing.
That. Yeah. Well, anyway, we will play that song later in this show.
Yeah.
Yes.
Brand new.
Yeah. And in other news, the Our Lady of Radium project
Mhm.
is quietly chugging along. We've made a couple important advances.
Yep.
One is that we have commissioned a music video by Omer Gal, who is an incredible visual artist, musician, and animator.
And performance artist.
And
great
he's
person.
in a band called Cookie Tongue, which is fantastic. We totally recommend checking them out.
Mhm.
And so we've commissioned Omer to create a video for the song Radium Girls. So he's already working on that. That's thanks to the Kickstarter funding.
Yep.
So we're super excited about that. And we've also hired a publicist to help us promote the album. Somebody we are really excited about working with.
Yeah. Yeah.
So all of you who supported the Kickstarter, that is what we are doing with some of those funds.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all coming together.
But I have another important question.
What?
What are we drinking?
Oh, here's yours. Yours is
Oh, it's
that
so
pretty
pretty.
thing.
Oh, and what are all you drinking? I would also
Yes, please let us know.
to know. But Jeff, would you tell us about this cocktail?
Yeah.
What is it called?
Well, in honor of kind of back to school and schools opening up again, this is called Absinthe on the First Day of School. And it's got, of course, absinthe and some rye whiskey and some bitters and a splash of something else. Grenadine.
Cheers.
Cheers. Cheers. Ooh. It's a whole lot of flavor.
I might need an absinthe note for this.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's good. We're gonna come up with a really good joke.
Yeah, we're kind of low on some of our.
No. This was what we meant to make.
Oh, I was going to say jokes about absinthe.
It makes the heart grow fonder.
Please, I'm glad we've gotten that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what are other people drinking?
Let's see. What are other people? Oh.
Rose and hawthorn.
Ooh,
mix.
rose and hawthorn mixed with bitters sounds very nice. Oh, fancy gin drink at a swanky bed and breakfast
Ooh.
in Nashville. Oh, hey, Aaron and Mike. Aaron and Mike are tuned in.
Oh, hey.
From Lancaster. We miss going to Lancaster.
We miss everybody.
Oh, it is 10 a.m. in Australia. I'm drinking coffee.
That's reasonable.
Reasonable.
Anytime is a great time to drink coffee. Even in the morning.
Corpse Reviver. Well, that does imply that you are both corpses, but no judgment. You know, whatever your state of animation or mortality, like, we embrace you here. Oh, watermelon margarita from a margarita truck.
Wow.
I did not know there was a margarita truck, but I guess is that a Texas thing?
Could probably be.
Ooh. Dinner theater meal. That's fun.
Nice.
Ugly apple hard cider. All right. Well, maybe we should play another song.
Yeah. Don't be so sad. We'll play another song. Let's do it.
All right.
All right.
All right. You start.
So we drew the strength card, and if you've ever seen our tarot show that we do where we associate our songs to cards with tarot, it's really hard to talk and play at the same time.
Oh, you're doing great. I can talk now if you want.
It's okay. And so this song is which we associate with the strength card.
Good intro.
She flirts with the diplomat at the banquet. They start the slow walk down the hall. And as he puts a match to her cigarette, she eyes the camera on the wall.
Last match. He climbs to the second floor like an acrobat and pulls the Rothko off the wall. Takes out a stethoscope from his backpack and hears the tumblers slowly fall. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from those seconds slipping by. She asks him if he wants a little nightcap, perhaps a port from 64. Very good year. Is someone listening through a water glass? Standing just outside the door. He finds the dossier with the microfiche and breathes to steady, shaky hands. Opens the attaché from the agency and swaps an altered set of plans. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from those seconds slipping by. She slips the envelope
from his cummerbund and ties him neatly to a chair. When he wakes, she'll be long gone with the access code. A new tattoo, the dye washed from her hair.
He makes his getaway through the laundry chute when he hears the wail of the alarm. Checks the coordinates for the rendezvous. Wonders just how long this can go on. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from the seconds slipping by. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under. Days are numbered. See you across the room, heart skips a beat. The rush of danger feels like love. Love. We slip a little bit every time we meet. We're both awaiting orders from above. Are you my nemesis or my better half? These days it matters less and less. Sodium pentothal or a polygraph. We know all the tricks to beat the test. We were playing for time. One more situation where we might be double crossing the line. We were playing for time. Milking every moment from the seconds slipping by. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under. Days are numbered. Trust your lover, blow your cover, going under. Days are numbered. We were playing for time. 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 True story.
True story.
So one of the things that happens when we're playing songs, I don't know if this is true for you, but like I'm always like having a whole sort of sidebar like mental conversation sort of going at the same time, and rarely do I have an opportunity when we're playing like live shows to then like get into that stuff, but a couple things occurred to me while we were playing that song. And one was that somebody mentioned that they think of this as the Rothko song. And I feel like I've really expanded my appreciation for the work of Mark Rothko since writing this song. Like, I recently went to the MoMA, and, like, they have a few really gorgeous ones, and, like, I like, seek them out, and I'm like, oh, there's a Rothko, like, I'm gonna go stand in front of it for a while and just, like, really look at it, and, like, imagine the safe that's behind it and what treasures it might contain, obviously.
Yeah, and we have this Rothko poster here now, which was a gift from
Katie and Minion.
And we see that a lot.
Yeah, it's fun to look at a Rothko poster
while you're singing
about
Rothko.
Yeah. And the other thing that occurred to me was, I wonder if making the siren noise would be something that would be appropriate for society members to do during that song.
You know what I think
What?
should happen for this song is
Yeah.
that people should just come up with things, sound effects for almost every one of
Yeah,
the
that would be
objects,
best.
and just, go for it during a live show. You don't have to do anything specific or planned.
No, I think they
But-
should Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah,
style
sure,
it.
just
but we
settle
shouldn't
amongst yourself.
we
shouldn't
shouldn't
tell
be
you what it
involved
is.
with that really.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to do that, we would support
Yeah.
that.
Sirens are the new claps.
Yeah. Yeah. And if you want to throw some toast at us or whatever.
That's
Jeff
fine.
loves toast.
I do. I can catch stuff in my mouth really well.
Yeah.
So if you throw me some toast during a show, I will at least go for it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. So speaking of heists.
toast heist.
Yeah, I was going to segue into the next thing that we were going to...
Oh, yeah.
And I'm going to just drop this link. So that song is called Days Are Numbered, if you're new to this. Sometimes I manage to light a match during the appropriate moment of that song also. But this was it was the last match in the box, and it snapped in half. That is the danger of attempting stunts in the middle of a song, is that sometimes they don't work. But I'm not sorry that I went for it.
I'm gonna get you a lighter.
A lighter.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
A
would
fancy
be
lighter.
Yeah, that would probably be better. Oh yeah, I could do one of those cool Zippo things.
Don't
Yeah.
hurt yourself or me.
We'll see.
Mm-hmm. So what you were segueing? I interrupted you.
Oh yeah, I was segueing. I was gonna say, speaking of heists and capers and things of that nature.
I love capers.
Where in the hell?
Oh, where exactly?
Where in the hell is Professor Bellows? I know they've all been wondering this.
They've all been wondering. Some have a very intimate knowledge of Professor Bellows.
Oh shoot! Except I forgot to do the thing where. All right, hold on. I gotta.
That's. Oh yeah, you got to do it in the thing.
I know. I gotta do the thing. All right. This
All
is
right,
gonna be a
this is
very
gonna be
seamless
fun.
moment, but now it's gonna be slightly less seamless. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
Dum dum dum.
Oh, it was practically seamless. Where in the hell is Professor Bellows? Well, we have had some exciting news on that front, let me tell you. So, Professor Bellows, when we last heard word of his whereabouts, was in Nashville. Nashville, that's right.
Dun dun dun.
Dun dun dun.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Do you wanna narrate this bit? So.
Sure.
Yeah. So, Sierra.
Yeah.
Go ahead. I told you to narrate it, and then I talked. I'm just gonna drink my absinthe, make the heart grow fonder, and.
So as you see, the professor has the traditional Nashville headgear, and visited Sierra in Nashville. It was love at first sight.
Indeed.
Obviously.
What did they do while the professor was there?
They played some games. Look, it's game night, and the professor is down there winning. The professor has a drink going, and it's hard to tell if the professor is just playing the soundtrack or is
actually playing.
Actually
I'm not sure
playing.
what game this is either. I'm kind
There's
of
a
curious
map,
to know. Yeah.
and there's a lot of instructions. And then,
And then Sierra took Professor Bellows to see Devin.
and the rest is history, inscribed on their flesh.
Matching tattoos of each other.
That's right.
That's right. Professor Bellows immortalized on Sierra's arm, and Sierra immortalized on Professor Bellows'
That
arm.
is true love.
True love. Yeah, and shout out to Devin for making all of these tattoo destinies happen. All right, from there, the professor continued in Nashville, this time in the custody of Jen Larson. And we got a note from Jen, which here you do.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll advance
okay.
it. You.
Attached here are some snapshots of the professor's time with us in Nashville. He's particularly interested to see where Mark works at the Cheekwood Estate and Gardens, as he had heard tell of some totemic turtle sculptures there on display. And also, he thought that he might want to visit with some distant cousins who have lived at the estate for several generations. Apparently, they didn't have much to say to each other, but he was at least able to see how they're doing. He went into the museum and took in some artwork and the grounds as well. Oh, so many excellent turtles and oh my goodness.
And the gift shop.
He then wanted to see one of our local occult stores, Hale Dark Aesthetics, which you may be familiar with from a previous mailbag gift. Yes, we are.
Shout out to Hale.
And to Corinne Lyons, who sent us that.
And to Corinne Lyons.
And then no trip to Nashville is complete without visiting the Grand Ole Opry. He was really interested in having his picture taken. Oh, sorry, this is still at Hale. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that does seem like the right place to bring him.
Grand Ole Opry.
No trip to Nashville is complete without visiting the Grand Ole Opry. He was really interested in having his picture taken in the historic wooden circle cut from Ryman Auditorium floorboards, earlier home to the Grand Ole Opry live radio program. So I was able to make his dream come true. I'm not sure where he picked up the cowboy hat, but hey, when in Hillbilly Rome, I think that he wore it well. Thanks so much. He's been a lovely guest, and see you both soon here in Nashville. Best, Jen. Aww. And there you have it.
There you have it. Look at that.
So, the last that we heard, the professor was on his way to California. So, if you requested a visit with the professor and you live in California, keep an eye on your mailbox, because sometime next week you may get a visit.
A visitor.
From the professor. Yeah, pretty exciting.
Pretty amazing.
You know, it's hard for some of us to travel right now, and I'm so glad that the professor gets to tour around, and we get to kind of live vicariously through the professor in this way.
Yeah, and if you are in the society and you would like to have the professor visit you,
it's not too late to fill out the form. It's on the it's
so
in
just,
the
it's in the thing.
It's in the thing on the place.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, perhaps we should play another song. What do you think?
Let's.
All right. Oh, and we did see your comments when we were playing the last song about the sound being better. So we're glad about that. It's very complicated getting the syncing to match up correctly.
Mm-hmm.
I won't get into the technicalities, but
please.
Apparently, video takes longer to travel through the pipes or the tubes or whatever it is.
It's the tubes.
Than the audio does by itself. So the audio tends to go first, and you have to try to slow it down. Right now we have it slowed down by 5 frames, but maybe we didn't get it quite right. But close enough. Speaking of close enough.
Here's a song we almost know. Ready?
Oh no, but let's go.
Not long ago, we prowled the seas with the restless cutlass to tell the tale. On every ship we left one witness. Our legend grew. Everyone knew we were hale and heartless. Is pirate's pride the reason why the gods have cursed us?
Pirate's pride would be a good name for cocktail. Just saying.
That's a good idea.
The day was fair, we were drunk on Kier. It was just past breakfast, casting darts to plan our course when we hit the tempest. The wind was wild, St. Elmo's fire lit up the crow's nest. The mainmast cracked, the rigging snapped, the storm ship wrecked us. Waltz with me around the rail, lit up by the spotlight of a home.
gale, wailing out a warning from a haunted lighthouse. We thrashed ashore, all was dark and cold, but a glowing fortress stepped inside. Before our eyes we beheld our fortress. A fire blazed and a feast was laid on the table for us. Why fight our fate? We drank and ate and ignored the portents. Not always wise to ignore those things. Waltz with me around the rail, a haunted lighthouse. Hear the laughter on the gale, whirling all around us in a haunted lighthouse. I am trapped on this island. I trapped
this
on this island.
am
Trapped
on this island.
on this island.
Trapped
I
on this
am
island.
trapped on this
trapped
island.
on this
I
island.
am trapped
trapped
on this
on this
island.
island.
I am trapped on this island. For weeks, for years we have lingered here, our command abandoned. Castaways, are we here to stay? We are strange and stranded. But every night when the tide is high and we turn the lamp on, our shadows play on the moon's bright face like a magic lantern. Waltz with me around the rail, whirling here forever and forever and forever, and hear our laughter on the gale, floating like the ghosts that haunt this haunted lighthouse. I am trapped on this island. 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 True story.
I give us like a B+ for that. Like, we didn't have to make all the words different in all the choruses,
But we did.
but we did. We have only ourselves to blame. Also, shout out to Carrie Alexandria Castor, whose suggestion it was to attempt writing a song about a haunted
Yes.
lighthouse.
And Glowing Fortress, I believe, was also.
Haunted laundress. There were some that we didn't
What
use.
was it? Yes, something. Feckless Laundress or something.
Yeah.
So many suggestions.
And also a shout out to Scott Dershowitz, an elementary school pal of mine, who just, I'm glad that the algorithm is working, Scott. That's
Great.
I'm glad the robots are on our side for once.
For once.
Yeah. Oh,
Heartless Laundress. Thank you.
Yeah. Heartless laundress. That's right.
That'll be a different song.
Yeah. It's different. It's a totally different song.
Whew, that was a lot to play. There's a lot of words in there, a lot of chords.
Yeah, and remember we promised ourselves that we were going to practice that song before we got to showtime, but like time just got short, and so we were just singing it as we were putting on our makeup, but we only got about halfway through. So
yeah, not even. Yeah.
Well,
and it's hard to sing and put on lipstick.
So true.
Or eyeliner or whatever it is that we were putting on.
Yeah. Well, it's a special time of the show. Not the one you're thinking of. A different special time. And that is the time to meet some of each other from the viewership. Specifically, members of the Society of the Mysterious Hand. Let's meet a society member, shall we? This episode's society member is Gabe from Montgomeryville, Pennsylvania. And you might know Gabe from his hilarious comics that he posts in the Society Facebook group. What is Gabe's current favorite poisonous plant?
Oleander.
Oh, an excellent choice.
So good.
Pets, 2, 1 physical and 1 ghost.
Jinx is a meat cat. Havoc is the ghost cat.
And if Gabe were a character from a Charming Disaster song, it would be the artichoke. Interesting choice.
Good choice. Favorite or tarot card, just in general, tarot card, the sun.
Yeah, that's a good one. And Viking funeral, giant pyramid, or sky burial. How could anyone not choose being launched via catapult? Sky, obviously. You know, people have strong opinions about what becomes of their remains, and I'm glad we get a vote for sky burial because not everybody wants that.
There's lots of ways to do a sky burial, and that is one of them.
That's true. Well, thank you, Gabe, for sharing a little peek into your existence with us all. And if any society members would like to be featured on our Meet a Society Member segment, there's a little sign-up form in the Society Facebook group that you can fill out, and we will eventually, introduce all of you who want to be introduced. What is the Society of the Mysterious Hand? That's a great question. The Society of the Mysterious Hand. Well, we obviously can't talk too much about it, but it's kind of a cult that we started with you all some time ago. It's a nice cult. It involves some special privileges and also some special responsibilities pertaining to Charming Disaster, and and you all have made it into a community of its own, even beyond our music. But if you are interested in applying for membership in the Society of the Mysterious Hand, as we like to say, inquire within.
Yeah.
Indeed. Also, if you are in the Society and you're not following us on Facebook, you're doing it backwards. So just, you might want to retroactively go in, and some people come directly into the Society, which is fine, but,
Right, or if you're not a Facebook person, it makes it a little bit harder, but we are working on getting that.
Yeah, we're working on it, but it's been a busy time.
Yeah. Our plans are eventually to migrate out of Facebook into something else that is
less evil.
Less evil, like what were we?
Discord, but
Discord.
We'll get there eventually, but for now.
Okay.
Anyway, we will take a request later on in the show, so you can think about if you have a request. But there should we we can invoke that thing later, maybe. Yeah. Okay.
I'm glad we're getting robot requests. Let's.
Yeah. Well, I think it might be time to play another song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay. This is another new song, and another song that we spent some time working on recording very recently. It's too soon to enter your requests into the chat. Just think about it, and in a little while we'll be like, now is when you can make a request. But right now, I request that we play this new song, Paris Green. Paint a picture inside a dream. Wash the garden in Paris green. flowers framing a distant view, under a heaven of Prussian blue. Stars and planets come out tonight. Moon is glowing in china white. Picture an angel with eyes of lead. Trace the image in Saturn red. Make immortal what you have seen. Paint a picture in Paris green. When you've done what you have to do, flowers blooming in Prussian blue. Take a match and set them alight. Stars and planets shine china white. Don't look backward, don't turn your head. Chase the angel in Saturn red.
What's that song about?
Danielle wants to know Paris green or Paris green. It's Paris green, which was the color of, well, it was an industrial poison. It was an agricultural poison called Paris green for its vivid green color because it contained, what's it?
Kind of
Arsenic.
copper
It was
sulfate. Arsenic.
Arsenic, yeah.
Sulfate.
So it was used to dye textiles and wallpapers, but was also used for dusting your crops to get rid of insects and rodents, and also for a lot of murders and suicides.
Is that the one that they called inheritance powder?
Inheritance powder, I believe. No, that was that.
Arsenic? Or is that just arsenic?
I think that was just arsenic. But Paris green, the thing about Paris green was that it was widely available because it was used for, as an insecticide and a rodenticide.
Yeah.
Arsenic. So I'm glad that, and the other pigments mentioned in that song are Prussian blue and china white, which is slang term for heroin, and Saturn red, also known as red lead.
Red lead, yeah.
And Prussian blue is has a toxicological connection because it is used. It also is the name of a pigment color, but also reveals the presence of cyanide in a
poison,
in like a forensic science, forensic medicine context. So
yeah, that was one of the tests to see if you were poisoned.
Yeah. I'm interested that china white is an option in Cash App. That is not, however, our Cash App. So
yes.
Yeah, poisonous gowns. Yeah, you all know. You know about Paris green. We're like, it's like preaching to the choir to talk about Paris green. So it is time for a very special part of the show, and that is, of course, mailbag time.
You know, every part of the show is a special part of the show.
That's true.
But this is a special part of the show.
Parcel, poster, letter, drop us a line. We'll open it together at mailbag time. A leaf from off your favorite tree or needles of pine. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Make a paper aeroplane, don't have to fly. We'll We'll open it together at mailbag time. A finger-painted portrait of your own design. We'll open it together at mailbag time. Oh, you show off. I'm so jealous that I can't do that.
I was trying to teach you in the car that time.
I know, I just get lightheaded. It's the same reason I had to give up the flute in 4th grade.
Well, we'll work on it.
All right, we'll work on it. Yeah, if my dad is watching, he can attest to my not being teachable in the
Enough talk of whistling. It's mailbag time.
Oh yeah, enough of this whistling talk.
Enough of this.
All right, we have 3 packages, I believe, today.
3 packages.
All right.
So generous.
Oh my goodness. So this one looks to be from Sarah and Matt in Milwaukee. There are some polka dotted parcels in the envelope. There, you want to open one? I'll open one. Oh yeah, polka dotted parcels. Oh, it's for. It says
bird watching.
For bird watching. I'm watching birds right now, right behind us.
Yeah. Where did it get dark again?
I don't know. Because the camera's weird. I don't know.
It's haunted today.
Haunted camera.
Oh
my goodness.
Wow.
Oh.
Maple bourbon popcorn.
Birds love maple bourbon popcorn.
Bird does. Oh wow.
Oh my goodness. All right, and then in this
so
package,
beautiful.
here, we'll all experience this together. Okay, so there are some beautiful postcards. Ooh. Oh, it's Georgia. It's a Georgia O'Keeffe, Wisconsin-born legend of whom we are extremely proud.
Oh, yes.
One of our favorite paintings. This one has, it's another Georgia
vessel of
O'Keeffe,
feathers.
a vessel of feathers. That is beautiful. And then there's something in a frame.
Oh, that's so wonderful.
Oh, that's so wonderful. Dear Ellie and Jeff,
Oak.
leaves from the oak tree and sweet pea flowers from the property of the cottage we stay in, one of our favorite places, Sarah and Matt. Our names are on here somewhere. Oh, that is so cool.
Thank you so much.
Oh, we love this. Sweet pea and oak leaves.
We're going to put this up.
That is some magic right there. Thank you, Sarah and
Is
Matt.
the green screen catching it?
No, the green
good.
screen can't tell. That's awesome. Thank you, Sarah and Matt. That's so cool.
I love this.
I know.
That's so great. Okay.
Is that one?
Okay.
Okay.
This one. Oh,
right.
yes. This is from Karen Terracotta.
Karen Terracotta. Okay. Inside there is a hefty, substantial, like you couldn't kill somebody with it, but you could maybe give them a headache if you. I'm not going to test it out. I'm just theorizing.
Don't want a headache.
Nobody wants a headache. Right?
Ooh, look at this.
Ooh.
Beautiful.
It's some sort of satchel containing some mysterious object. I'm going to unwind the elegant cord. This is a really nice pouch. And inside the pouch,
Ooh, a
there
book.
is a book. And the book is, Infinite Variety, The Life and Legend of the Marchesa Casati.
Oh.
Do you know who she is? I don't know
She's
about
that
her.
like fashion icon who
wasn't
walked around with leopards or cheetahs and like just showed up naked except for mink coats and that kind of thing.
Oh, that's wonderful. Here, this is what the flap copy, first paragraph says. For the first 3 decades of the 20th century, the Marchesa Luisa Casati astounded Europe. She was infamous for her evening strolls, naked beneath her furs, parading cheetahs on diamond-studded leashes. That is,
and this is
so
like
cool. Oh, and
fur.
Karen made the pouch.
Oh, Karen, this
that's
is so wonderful.
Cool.
And it's fur-lined, kind of.
That's awesome.
Amazing.
Thank you, Karen.
Thank you
That's
so much.
awesome. I'm sure we will find some inspiration here, sartorial or
Or cheetah-wise.
content-wise.
Oh, so cool.
So cool.
Okay. And
Okay.
There's one
and
more.
there's one more.
This is so generous of everybody. All right.
Okay. Finally, this comes from Carol and Eric Olson. There's some very lovely black rose-covered
Also with polka dots.
wrapping paper. Also with polka dots. Yeah, there's definitely a theme. I don't want to rip the paper because it's so pretty.
Get all with it.
And then inside, ooh, there's a box. Now, I thought from the size that maybe it was a pair of dueling pistols, but it's pretty light, so maybe
Knives.
Yeah. The OC writing collection, says the box. Okay, can we open the box without? It's a puzzle box. We'll never know. Okay, got it. We solved the puzzle. It was a magnet.
Ooh, foam.
Ooh. Okay. Oh my goodness.
This is so amazing.
Oh my gosh, it's a quill pen and a really nice letter opener. This is gonna help. We should have opened this one first. This would have helped us with the other packages.
Is this a wax seal?
It
or something?
looks to be.
This
Oh,
looks like
my
a
gosh.
wax.
There's a
wax thing.
wax thing for making wax seals.
Oh, this holds the pen. And ink.
Oh, there's ink and there's a quill pen.
Oh, this is
inside.
a dip pen.
It's a dip pen.
Oh, amazing.
Oh, that's so amazing. We're gonna. Wow.
I'm gonna write all the letters with this. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. This is so
thoughtful.
beautiful. And we promise not to murder anybody with this very pointy letter
We'll
opener.
just open the letters.
Yeah, we'll just open the letters. It's gonna
That's
be fine.
Here. It doesn't have to be weird. You just open the letters with it.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be weird.
So, I can't wait to play with this.
Yeah. Wow.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. That is so exciting, and we love it. We're gonna have to up our correspondence, our outgoing correspondence game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And why not? It's a great time for that.
The new ceremonial knife. Yeah.
The new ceremonial knife.
All right. Well, we have time for a couple more songs, and I think that the next song we play should be the brand new song that we've never played for anybody before, that we just wrote before we drink any more of this on the first day of school.
I'm just gonna.
It's too late for you.
Okay, I need my guitar. All right. Are you ready?
I don't know.
Are you ready?
I'm ready. I'm ready. Okay.
All right. Crows are ready.
All right. New song time.
All right. Where does it start?
B minor.
Okay.
We live in the black. We eat when we can. Pulled in by your heart. Bumping in the dark. Gonna make you mine. Can't help what we hunger for, with appetites of carnivores, teeth and talons, horns and fur. We are grotesque and powerful. Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine. Monsters, what we want, unspeakable. Your body, bloody, visceral. Don't we belong here in this world? Gonna make you mine. Gonna make you mine. We live in the black. We eat when we can. Pulled in by your heart. Pumping monsters.
There you have it. Just in time.
Yeah,
for
just in
Halloween.
time for Halloween. Oh yeah, we've got some suggestions for what society members might do during that song. Hey, we did it. We broke the glass.
Yeah, we played it.
Glass has been
Yeah,
broken.
hearts have been broken.
Hearts have been broken. That's right. That's what I meant.
Cheers.
Yeah, cheers.
We could break the glass.
Breaking the hearts.
Yeah, so we've been working on new songs, and we're working on recording these. And this one got into the recording queue.
Yeah, and so we already have a recording in progress for this, and 5 others. So
And 5 others, yeah. Haunted Lighthouse. Should we talk about?
Yeah, let's talk about them. All right.
about
So what did we do? We did Wrong Way Home, which we played earlier, and Paris Green, and Haunted Lighthouse.
Monsters.
The Bat Song.
The Bat Song. We have Manta Rays.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So all of that is happening, and that's what we just did ourselves in our home recording process. Yep. We're also working with engineer Hillary Johnson on 4 other tracks. So while we're kind of setting up all the dominoes for Our Lady of Radium, which is like putting the book together and making sure like we can, promote it and have a video and
do the right things
and waiting for the vinyl. Like while we're waiting for the vinyl to get made, we're already starting on the new batch of songs.
Yeah.
So
cool.
We're pretty excited about that. More announcements before we pick one of your song suggestions for the last song. Oh, Misty wants to know, have you recorded the Poe song? We kind of have. We have a pretty good live recording of it that is available on our Bandcamp. And it's part of a collection of live songs from the Bushwick Book Club. So here's a link to the Bandcamp. And again, today's Bandcamp Friday, so anything you buy in Bandcamp, that includes merch as well as music downloads. All the proceeds go to the artist. So this is a good day to catch up on our weirder orphan single weirdo releases that are only there. So other announcements, we have some upcoming live shows that we want to tell you more about. Behold. So tomorrow we're at Pete's Candy Store in Brooklyn at 8 o'clock. So if you're in town, come on by. Later in September, we're going to play 4 shows in the Rochester Fringe Festival. By the way, most of these, I'm going to put this in the comments. As shows are getting officially announced, they all go on our shows page of our website. So what else do we have? The Rochester Fringe Festival, we're doing 4 shows, and we're really, really excited about it. We've played the Fringe before, and we love playing the Fringe.
Oh, we love Rochester.
And then we're doing a little southern tour. We're going to go to Nashville and play Sierra's Backyard on the 28th of September. We're going to be in Asheville on September 29th. That show is not yet officially announced, but it is definitely happening. So save the date, and we'll get to some, stuff out about that soon. September 30th in Durham, North Carolina with Curtis Eller, who you might have seen in the show.
Oh, he's the greatest.
October 1st in Richmond at Gallery 5, part of their Carnival of 5 Fires event, which is going to be really fun. And then another show that is not yet on that flyer, but will be on the next version of that flyer, is October 2nd in Charlottesville. We're going to be opening up for This Way to the Egress at a kind of fundraiser gala for the IX Art Park. So that's what we've got coming up over the next month, basically. Also, we are playing Mischief Night. That's October 30th. If you grew up in Westchester, they call it Devil's Night in some other places. October 30th, we're going to be playing in Beacon, New York at a place called The Yard, which is an outdoor show. And I should mention that all of these shows that we're playing have COVID safety protocols in place. They vary a bit from show to show and venue to venue depending on what is appropriate for that space. So many of them are outdoors. If they're not outdoors, they're either well, most of them are like kind of hybrid spaces that
semi-outdoors, airy, breezy areas.
Pretty well ventilated.
Yeah.
There are a couple of shows that are in indoor spaces. That's Pete's tomorrow and the Rochester Fringe. And for the indoor shows, it is vaxxed only, and we're asking everybody to mask up as well, to protect us and also to protect each other, because Delta is happening and it's scary, but we feel like the risks are manageable with masks and vaxes.
Yeah.
So that's what's coming up. And there's tickets on sale for a couple of these shows. For the Rochester Fringe, I'm gonna drop that into the comments. And for the Nashville Backyard, we are calling that the Nashville Secret Soiree, that Sierra is hosting. And we're ticketing that. It's like a donation-based ticket. That's so that we can control the numbers and make sure that everybody's vaxxed. And
there's going to be a lot of fun stuff.
Oh my God, it's going to be so amazing. I'm so excited for that show.
Yeah,
there's going to be burlesque artists, and it's going to be pretty.
Who knows?
Yeah, we don't even know all the things that are happening, but there are going to be some fun performances while we're playing. The other show that we had talked about on the show before was the possibility of Halloween in Baltimore, and unfortunately we have decided with the Natural History Society of Maryland folks that it is not the right moment to do an indoor show at the Natural History Society. So we're gonna do that in the future when the time is right. Yeah, because we want to play in the snake room with all the snakes in jars.
Yeah. Totally.
So no Halloween in Baltimore this year, but stay tuned. We'll let you know when we get to reschedule that show. So that's kind of what we got coming up. Misty wants to know, will any of these shows be streamed? And the answer is probably not. Unfortunately, it's complicated to do a show that's a good live show and also a good streaming show. Just things like, internet bandwidth and lighting and like getting to like give the right amount of attention to folks. So we are probably not going to stream these live shows. However, good news, we are doing another one of these quarantine live streams in 2 weeks, September 17th, and we're going to do one every Friday in October, except for October 1st when we'll be in Richmond. So
that's three or four?
Four
in October.
4 in October, and one more in September. So, please.
We don't know if we're going to be doing a Halloween live stream or not. I'm not sure.
TBD. But mark your dance card for those last 4 Fridays in October. I think that's pretty much it for the announcements. If you tuned in late and you are new, a quick reminder that this is a donation-based concert, which means that if you are in a position to support our music with a financial contribution, these are various ways to do that. And a little bit goes a long way, and it means a lot to us too. And if you're not in a position to contribute financially, just being here and being part of this community with us also means a lot to us.
Totally.
And Bandcamp Friday, once again, on Bandcamp. I'm just going to drop that one last time into the chat. So if you want to get some music or other merch like t-shirts or bandanas or stickers or vinyl records or CDs or I don't remember what else we have. But we have some other cool stuff there. So go check that out. Okay. What are we going to play?
What are we going to do now?
What are we going to do now? We're going to play one more song. What do you want to play?
I don't know. Let's look at the requests here.
All right, let's look at the requests.
Oh, there's that. Ooh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's the devil.
Oh, we haven't done that one.
Ooh, there's Celine. There's the devil. There's something like this one.
Okay, we could do that one anyway.
Yeah. All right.
All right, but let's. You pick it.
Okay.
Excuse me.
Let's let the robot pick it.
Okay. Let's see.
Say it. Bushel.
No, that doesn't mean anything.
Shovel.
Shovel?
We've got a song with a shovel.
Quiet.
Is that
Say
saying
it.
That thing we shouldn't sing?
shouldn't play?
Remove.
Remove.
I think the machine wants us to stop.
Wolves.
Wolves!
Wolves. Okay.
Okay.
Wolves.
Alright, well that seemed pretty unambiguous.
Hmm?
Oh, but now people are suggesting something else. Alright, well maybe we'll do one more after this.
I mean, we gotta support the humans too.
Yeah, it's not all about the robots, although, you know, you gotta... What is it? Don't bite the hand that feeds at you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's why we're playing wolves.
Right, okay. Alright, we could just segue into Idaho. from
Sure.
this.
Can we?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Alright, ready?
I'm sure we're ready.
Shovel in the backseat, secrets in the front. Try to keep your shit together, don't open up the trunk. Fly under the radar, keep your profile low. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho.
Something might have happened. How's it go? Something might have happened. Something might have happened. You don't talk about.
Make sure that the tail light isn't burned out. Better watch out, better take it slow. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho.
Very serious.
Listen for the siren, watch for flashing lights. Stick to the speed limit, travel day and night. What doesn't hurt you is what you don't know. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Did you need to go too far? Did you do what you had to do? Make a wish on a shooting star and hope it's not aiming at you.
Shouting at the windshield, rain is coming down.
Just another day till the money runs out.
Take a deep breath, it's all under control. Driving to Idaho.
Driving to Idaho.
Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho.
Driving to Idaho.
Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho. Driving to Idaho.
And there you have it. That
Yeah.
seems. I hope does the robot seem happy? I just want the robots to be happy.
Yeah, I do too.
Ooh.
Oh, robot, are you happy? Are you happy?
See.
Hmm.
Say it. Quiet.
We
All right.
did quiet.
Say it. Bushel.
Bushel. Okay.
Say it.
Okay, all right, that's enough.
Someone.
Someone.
All right. Let's do the wolf song just to be safe.
Yeah,
All right. Sometimes
he likes the song.
you just gotta hedge your bets.
I use this all the time. the language of beasts. We speak it fluent. Some of us do.
Wolf tugs at the leash, leads me astray, leads you to me. Are we a pack or running free? How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. There are no words for what we need.
How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth.
The hunger bites and burns.
Wolf heart beats.
Wolf tugs at the leash, leads me astray, leads you to me.
Are we a pack?
Wolf in
Running
you
free. How big our
speaks to the
eyes,
wolf
how sharp
in
our
me.
teeth.
Oh! I hope you're howling out there.
Linger. Say it. Talk. Say it. More. Say it. Union. Say it. Mirror. Say it. Ready. Say it. Water. Say it. Priest.
Priest.
Say it. School.
School.
Spell ready.
There are no words. Oh, that's the other verse we just did. For what we need. Just do it
How
again.
big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth.
The hunger bites and burns.
The wolf heart beats.
Wolf tugs at the leash, leads me astray, leads you to me. Are we a pack or running free? How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. Oh! Can you do the last verse?
Sure.
It's not like this for everyone.
How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. How big our wolves run wild. How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. How big
They
our
might just eat us up.
wolf tugs
At the leash, leads me astray, leads you to me. Are we a pack or running free? How big our eyes, how sharp our teeth. 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 There you have it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. We love you. We think of you. We hope that you're okay and that you're staying safe out there. Thank you so much for spending this Friday night with us. If you're in Brooklyn, maybe we'll see you at Pete's tomorrow. Otherwise, we'll see you right here in 2 weeks on September. What's the day of that?
17th.
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 All right. We love you.
We love you.
Have a great rest of your... until we see you again. All right.